Hi, I'm Kaylee, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite homes, my favorite fictional homes of characters. I asked some of my subscribers to give me video ideas, and Luke Higgins sent in this idea to talk about the different homes of fictional characters. So thank you very much, Luke, for this idea. Before we get started, please do give this video a big like and smash that subscribe button. Now, for this video, I've decided that it can't be like Hogwarts or Camp Half-Blood or something. It has to be a home, not a school, not a camp. And I know Hogwarts is our home, and it is Harry's home, but I'm talking about like a residence, okay, a domicile. So we are just gonna talk about homes. I have these broken up into 4 categories. First, I'm going to talk about homes that are featured in mysteries or that are somehow mysterious. Then I'm going to talk about homes that are very cozy, and that's why I love them. Then I'm going to talk about magical homes. And lastly, I have just a few honorable mentions that kind of didn't make my main list, but I'm just going to tack them on at the end. So first, the mystery homes. Of course, right at the top of this list has to be 221 Baker Street, the perfect bachelor pad for a detective and doctor, Mr. Holmes and Mr. Watson. The next one is Misselthwaite Manor from The Secret Garden. It has hundreds of mysterious rooms and rambling passageways, and of course the extensive gardens surrounded by the mysterious moors. The next one is from a mystery called The Busman's Honeymoon from the Lord Peter Wimsey mystery series. This is a farmhouse called Talboys, and the layout of the farmhouse and where the different rooms are situated and where the furniture is and stuff plays a very big part in the mystery plot of this book. The next one is the Abbey from The Romance of the Forest. This is an old, ruined abbey. It's completely abandoned with very few habitable rooms. And of course, because this is Gothic melodrama, there are ghostly apparitions and secrets from the past. And the last one in the mystery category is Mr. Benedict's house from the Mysterious Benedict Society. The cool thing about Mr. Benedict's house is all of the security measures that they have. The front entrance is actually a maze. Just to get into the house, you have to solve a maze. And of course, there are all kinds of puzzles and secret passageways and just interesting little mysteries in this house. The next category is the cozy category. Right away, the very number 1 house in this category is Bag End. This is the home of Bilbo Baggins and later Frodo Baggins, and as it says in the book, a hobbit hole means comfort. The next one is Green Gables from the Anne Shirley series. It's a beautiful white farmhouse that gets its name from the green paint on the gables of the roof. And then the next one is Plumfield, where first Aunt March lives and later on Jo March lives in the Little Women trilogy. It's a very large mansion that is later turned into a school. And then I have Badger's house, which is located in the Wild Woods. This is in the book Wind in the Willows. The cool thing about Badger's house is it's underground, right? So it's very cozy, and there are warm fires and comfortable armchairs, and it has tunnels that secretly go underground all the way to the river. And the last one is Bleak House. It is a very cozy home despite its name because of the happy disposition of the characters that live there. And the next category is magical homes. Ooh. The very top one in this category has to be the Burrow, because you know I had to get some Harry Potter in there somewhere if I wasn't allowed to say Hogwarts. The Burrow is, of course, the home of the Weasley family. It is a rambling house with lots of added-on rooms that are held together by magic. The next one is Barracks, which is the home of the Gunn family in The Voyage of Barracks. In this book, they attach a balloon to the house and go sailing around the world, having adventures. Castle Glower is the home for Princess Celie and her family in Tuesdays at the Castle. This castle magically moves around the rooms and the hallways and passages, and you never quite know where the kitchen is going to be. And of course, while we're talking about magical castles, I had to include Howl's Moving Castle. This is a magical castle that moves around the countryside and has magical doorways to different locations. Another one that I love is Fowl Manor from the Artemis Fowl books. It has old-fashioned watchtowers and secret rooms and really high-tech gadgets. And then I had to include one of the houses somewhere from the Chronicles of Narnia. Probably my favorite is the Star Karayakin's house on the Duffer's Island. This is where a fallen star lives, and he's kind of like this old wizardy magical guy, and he has rooms and rooms full of magical objects and mystery. The next one is the Grey House in Oversea Understone. The Drew children are vacationing at the Grey House and they find a treasure map. And the last one in this category is Redwall. Redwall is an abbey and it is a haven for peaceful creatures to live in harmony. These books are full of puzzles and legends and magic swords. And lastly, I have a few honorable mentions. Firstly, Hamley Hall from the Wives and Daughters book. This is where Squire Hamley and his family live. And then the Small House at Allington from the book of the same name, where Mrs. Dale and her daughters live. Sunnybrook Farm, where Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm lives. And Villa Villacula, where Pippi Longstocking lives. Barton Cottage, which is the cottage where Mrs. Dashwood and her daughters move to in Sense and Sensibility. And finally, the Little House in the Big Woods, which is a little cottage where the Ingalls family live. And those are my favorite fictional homes of fictional characters. Some of them mysterious, some of them just comfortable and cozy, some of them full of secrets. All of these are special in their own way. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know what are some of your favorite fictional homes. And you can put Hogwarts if you want, it's fine. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and remember, the right book in the right hands at the right time can change the world.